Welcome back. 9:12 is your time. You know, the turkey gets so much attention during Thanksgiving that the side dishes are sometimes just an afterthought. But our next guest has a couple of mouth-watering side dishes that definitely going to leave you wanting more. Foundation Social Eatery Executive Chef Mel Toledo is here with really, we're so used to sweet potatoes, corn, green beans that when I see this, I get excited because when people come to the table, they're like, ooh, what's that? Which is exactly what I did when I came to the table.
Well, turkey is turkey, it's good, but it's the other ones that kind of bring the dish together, or the family together, the passing of the sides,
Yes.
and all that. And you know, I've recently, well, not recently, I'm going from my families to my wife's family, seeing the differences, and it's really cool to see that you know, each culture has its own take on it. So
Yeah, and so this you're making for us today, roasted Brussels sprouts.
yes.
But it's so much more than that. It's the people think, oh, you're just going to roast them in the pan. No, you've got some amazing ingredients here.
Mm-hmm. So at the restaurant, we take the Brussels sprouts and we have them and roast them in the wood-fired oven. Now, you know, not everybody has a wood-fired oven, so an easy way to do it is just to go ahead and cut them in half, toss them a little bit of oil, and then roast them in your oven, 375, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, until tender. So that's the first step. So we went ahead and roasted these in the wood-fired oven, and they're ready to go. Okay. So then we're serving it with a sherry bacon vinaigrette. Now, it's basically almost like well, bacon and Brussels sprouts work together. I mean, it's just
bacon and anything works well, to be honest with you.
Indeed. So this one, what we did was we first started out with the bacon. We rendered out the fat, pulled the bacon out, then added shallots.
Got it.
Okay. Then we're gonna go ahead and start layering the flavors. We'll put in a little bit of some rosemary, thyme, chopped, finely chopped. Okay. Then get that happy. And then afterwards, we're going to go ahead and add a little sherry vinegar.
Okay. While you're cooking, what is your culinary history? You know, did you start cooking when you were 6, or have you traveled the globe?
Well, the name of the restaurant's Foundation, and that was kind of based on my career. When I decided to become a chef, I said if I was going to do it, I was going to do it right. I was going to go to one of the best schools in the country. I was going to travel around or work at great restaurants in the United States and also in Europe to give myself a strong foundation.
Nice.
So that's how that kind of came together. I worked at some great restaurants in the United States, but then also did a one full month stint working at 6 different Michelin-starred restaurants.
Nice, very, very nice.
So we're going to go ahead and add the maple syrup.
Oh yes, a little pop of sweet. I like that.
Yep. So that's where everything kind of comes together, the sweet, sour. So we'll let this come together. And then, like I said, we already have the Brussels sprouts that are already roasted. We'll go ahead and add those in.
I forgot to mention I was a great sous chef if you needed any assistance, but I think you're doing okay on your own.
Well, cheers.
Let's talk about the foundation. Where are you guys located? What's your specialty there?
We're located in Roswell. Give me 1 second.
Oh,
we'll give this all a toss.
Oh, that's such an art form. That can either be a thing of beauty or a mess.
Indeed. So we're located in Roswell, right off of 400 and Holcomb Bridge. We've been open for about a year and 8 months, roughly. You know, we're just an independent, my wife and I, and we're just trying to make a name for ourselves. And Roswell has a great dining scene, and we felt like we could fit in there and just, you know, make a strong foundation.
If this odor is wafting in Roswell, you're going to have people lining up at the door because this smells simply divine.
Awesome. Well, we'll go ahead and go straight to the plate.
Okay. And is this on your menu? If I come there, can I get this?
You know, it's actually crazy. We just recently put this on the menu, and I was just like, you know, Brussels sprouts, they kind of have a bad name.
They do.
But it's insane. Since we put these on, I mean, they're just flying out.
Yes.
It's crazy. Sides after sides after sides after sides. So for my food, I also like to have a layer of texture. So we took some breadcrumbs and lightly toasted them with a little bit of olive oil. And then we'll just go ahead and put that on top.
Wow. While you're topping, let's talk about the other dishes that you brought as well.
Okay, so over here we have the farotto. So it's a take on risotto, where rather than using rice, you use farro. And the way we make it creamy is to add a little bit of butter and some stock, get it stirring, let some of the starches come out, And then we have some wood-fired or wood oven roasted mushrooms and some spinach that we've sauteed.
Delicious. And then this here?
Well, everybody loves garlic mashed potatoes.
Oh, yes.
So with this one, we take roasted fingerlings. Then we make a compound butter of just some European-style butter, a little bit of roasted garlic, make a compound butter, and then a little bit of stock, we glaze them up, finish with some parsley.
Oh, that's just happiness in a bowl right there. Chef Toledo,
Indeed.
thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Pleasure.
For more information on today's recipes, this is the roasted Brussels sprouts. We do have it on our website. Also, if you'd like to know more about about Foundation Social Eatery, also about Chef Mel, just click on our viewer information story on the Fox 5 Atlanta app. And you can stay connected with us throughout the day on Twitter. You can follow me at Karen G, Fox 5, and our newscast is on Twitter at Good Day Atlanta. All right, let's send it over to Fox 5 Storm Team meteorologist Joanne Feldman, who just said to me, I can't wait to start eating Thanksgiving food.
Well, I smelled that before it even made it into the studio, and
Yes.
I've never craved a Thanksgiving meal like I have this year. So
we have Chef Toledo